Hello, 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 chat. Welcome on back. We are. Oh, hold on. Sorry, 1 second. Uh. That's better. Sorry about that. We are back. We are back. And I can just tell you this right now. I am not mentally prepared to have this shit scared out of me today. I'm really not. So, we'll see how this goes. We're gonna hop right in, have ourselves a good time. Also, I want to thank Fuzzy Ninja for the follow yesterday while I wasn't on. Thank you much. We are 15 followers away for hitting our goal, which would be really cool if we could do before the year is out. That'd be amazing. Alright, okay. Let's, I'm gonna stop wasting time. We're gonna enter the madness. We got to I guess it's the Riverside Institute. Which turned out to be, well, I mean, so it's an insane asylum. There's a huge cover up going on. We're not sure if the cop guy died or if he is actually alive. There's a lot of questions. We encountered a cult. We saw Charles Hawkins, who seemed to be mutated. So yeah, there's a lot. And now currently there's I'm assuming she's like a psychologist or something, and she has her doubts about the facility that we're in, and she's trying to help assist us to get out. However, it's a whole
This
stealth
machine
section.
seems to consume a great deal of electricity.
And I actively...
What will happen if I increase the current to the limit?
We don't want to stay in there. I think we're a little claustrophobic. But yeah, it seems like people are walking around. Oh, we got some mysteries here.
Worse and worse. Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel. What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation?
Very good question. Create a diversion in order to escape.
It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock. Have I activated anything?
The game saved. One node turned on. So we gotta, I think the idea is that we go around finding all the switches. We pump those on. We got caught last time. I don't know if that means that it, like, kept the things that we discovered. I'm just gonna go back through.
Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
It didn't keep it. No, we read that last time.
Dementia? Self-inflicted wounds?
That last time.
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
I wonder where that guy came from last time. It doesn't seem like anyone's walking around. Oh, there. Okay. Maybe it's around there.
It's done. Now for the others.
Following the wires on the ground. If I'm talking a lot, it's because I'm nervous. Let's keep swimming.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
6. No, not 6. 4, 5. Just a few
What
days.
is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars and swells. It has the strength of oceans.
How do I
Its
get
waves rise and crash, leaving behind them only trails of white.
If I do not stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep. If I do not sleep, I do not see him. I do not hear him. He does not call me. He does not call.
You. Yeah, you there. Come here.
If I do not stop,
I
I
know
catch
what you're
him.
doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with
What do you want?
sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of
okay.
noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
Is it the noise that disturbs you?
No, it's the nightmares. We all have them here. That's what wakes us up. And afterwards,
something about
there's no
nightmares,
way
don't
to get back to sleep.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
Cool. Give me direction to follow if I actively knew where the storage room was. Guards are right there. So I wonder if I have to do both, or if just giving him the pills will get me out. Spade! I'm sorry you're bored. Nothing to do? It's the administration.
Locked.
Makes sense.
Exactly what I need.
Of course. No, nothing you can play or nothing? Oh, here's the storage room. Please, for the love of all that is holy. Oh, no one finds it fun.
This
I'm sorry,
padlock
man.
is too complicated for me. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Guess that. It's that on the sleeping pills. This way, go around this way, quickly, quickly. Maintenance and guard room. Okay. Do that. Single player horror games. You know, Amnesia, Outlast, I think is the other one. Those usually get pretty cheap, and They're usually really solid ones. Cheap is not free. It's not the same thing. I wish there were like ways to loan digital games out to people. It's one of my favorite things with physical copy games. The homie Kyo and I would exchange.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
He don't work for that either, then. Oh boy. Alright. We're making progress, but watch me fuck it all up on the last switch.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push. The door is blocked on the other side.
Going through this gate. Oh, kind of we're doing this. I have some gnarly claustrophobia. Oh, I don't like it. Don't like it.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
I think it's the insanity, essentially. So it seems like the character is sensitive to tight places. It's got like claustrophobia or something, but nothing's like actively said that. So I'm assuming.
Control wheel is missing.
Oh, well then. At least I have those.
This valve controls the pressure.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, I can interact with that? Sure. Let's do that. Is it going to help me or get me killed? I don't know. Dr. Fuller, I've repaired your machine as best I can. However, the piping has been damaged and I fear that gas is escaping. I cannot do any more in such a short time. All I can do is warn you. If the equipment is put under too much pressure, there is a risk of an explosion. Alan, the mechanic. Seems like this is another way to... That's not what I wanted. That relieved the pressure. Shoot. Okay, so that seems like a valve that, closes. Like, it's a closed valve.
Perfect.
Go back here. A little bit of a shortcut. Apparently I need valve wheels. Valves or switches seems to be the, Oh yeah, okay, so that's maxed out. So then it'd be 2 more valves. And then I would flip the switch. Okay. We are going back through the tunnel. Note to state, last week's incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stock pumps must be kept in the storage room after each use. Moreover, you must keep the register of use up to date, Dr. Fuller. Crap, so 2 things in the storage room that I cannot get without a storage key, if that's even a thing. No. It's like a hook. Oh, God. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Oh, pharmacy.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills? Scopolamine F. There's no such thing. They've created derivatives of all common medicines.
Fuck, 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 fuck. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. The storage room? Please. Might have to. Supposedly something in here.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape. The door is blocked on the other side.
It's a dangerous little hallway, apparently. That guy roaming around. Anytime you do anything. Oh my gosh. Okay. I need a solution. Oh. Okay. Getting all the medical knowledge now. Jesus. Please, no, thank you. There's seriously only one switch left. Think I wanna open any of this? My starting cell? This is probably where I started. Lol. Dead end. Alrighty. Yo, Victory, what's up? How goes? Chillin'. Nice.
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
Feel like I'm gonna have to take a stupid risk. Really not looking forward to it. A surgery that he didn't need? What the heck? What's that nonsense about? Oh, but it wasn't today? Pre-op. Oh, gosh. Well, that's obnoxious. Yeah. Oh. No, I'm not here. How do you see me over there? No, thank you. Can I climb up there? Since I don't know if that guy moved yet or not. You can see me. Literally can't find anything.
My new friend's sleeping pills.
You there?
Oh no!
This way.
Damn it. He does not linger. Damn it, dude. Game saved where? It does, doesn't it, Ash? Dude, Outlast was fucking terrifying. Having to manage the freaking battery life and flashlights and everything. Oh, God. That guy takes so long. Oh, actually, let's go get... I think there was another medical book here. I'm trying to remember if I got through all of Outlast 2. I know I definitely did Outlast 1 all the way through. Maybe I suppressed it. I'm like, I do not want to remember Outlast. Right. Let the memories go.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
I swear this is the storage area, which means that there's supposed to be the wheels for the gas.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills?
That's enough for this.
Scopolamine F. My new friend's sleeping pills.
Yep. I don't think I'm coming back that way anyways. Biohazard. There are some out there that are just so fucking terrifying.
I've got what you want.
Show me.
Yo, Kyo.
There. And remember,
Hello,
I
sir.
don't come for free.
Welcome, welcome.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows, they're everywhere. Make them go away. Help, help.
Where do I go to hide myself? I think I can just... Oh, there's the one guy who's going around that direction. Ooh. Go through here or do I... Yeah, no. Pretty sure I got through here.
What carnage?
Whoa. That's not cool. I mean, yeah, this is horrific, but Jesus Christ, did you have to do a little fucking screen flash? Scaring the shit out of me. Not the crows. Yeah, Kyo
All the levers
was
are activated.
more ballsy than I was. Oh, no, we don't need to go here. Okay. Alright, so we got all the levers. That should do that. No, I'm playing on console. Where's he going? See? Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. Pull the lever trunk.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it.
Wait, what am I...
Let Fuller know.
Oh, I need to get out that way. Okay. It's the right heading spot. Maybe? No. And yeah, Kyo, you do play ballsy. Way too ballsy for my taste. Game is fucking fucked. Let's just put it that way. Please tell me you can't see me. I don't even think I've gotten to the good stuff yet. Please, 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 please. Woohoo! Alright. Laughter is a comforting is a defense mechanism. I'm not supposed to be here? Oh, what the shit? I mean, it's a cutscene. Joker? Oh,
Doctor.
Francis.
Is that you?
Francis Sanders.
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away?
Right? Doesn't
Get
it?
away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
Ooh. Okay. We can
You're
ask him
Sanders,
this.
aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
Big up
Doctor?
the Arkham game.
You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me, but he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him I
DC
didn't want
canon confirmed.
I do not want to see it anymore. The real
I
culprit
mean,
is
Joker in
Sarah.
an insane asylum
Her
isn't
and her cursed
far off.
paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
I saw the traces of a revocation ritual in Sarah Hawkins' office. Is it connected to this curse?
Same,
She
Kia.
tried to correct her mistake, yes. She tried everything.
The Cthulhu
She
version.
told
That'd
But
be
she
a cool,
failed. And that's what counts.
like one-off
What's
movie.
going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you
I'm
talking
not
about?
too confident in that, Kia,
Destiny!
sadly.
It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders,
Oh, cool. We have
pull
a
yourself
shambler.
together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
Suicide game.
No!
Sanders!
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck no.
What the hell?
Oh, something is here in the room with me.
I gotta... Okay.
Oh, yeah.
This
Okay.
is insane. What killed him?
Lisa? Is that you? Time to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, gameplay-wise, Suicide Squad will probably be a fun game, but the gameplay mechanics, like, it sounds very grindy and like it's not
Damn.
gonna be super.
The gas!
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my head.
Later. We need to move on.
God damn it, Keon. You're tearing me apart. What was the name of the lady in PT? Because that's what I was going for, but maybe it's not Lisa. Pierce woke up in an asylum, stalled in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. He met Dr. Colden, a female friend of Bradley, who helped him to escape. Wandering through the corridors of the place where Dr. Fuller reigned supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders. Before dying in full view of the detective, he accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Colden. The companions in misfortune decide to use the Hawkins mansion as a hideout. Lisa! Lisa! Yeah, that's what I thought. Ooh, hey, tentacles. Oh, yeah. Alright. There he is. Is that his eye? Oh, yeah. He blinked.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Dude, that game... I'm so fucking mad that that game's not available. How many points do we have? We have 4. It's one of these two that I'm gonna do. Not super close. What? Expert, amateur, professional. Ah, Visage. I forgot about Visage, Victory. I hear terrifying things about that game. Oh, they're down there. Okay. It's very true, but I think Victory's right.
No.
Visage is
I want to know what Bradley and Dr. Colden have to say
similar
about all
in
this.
that aspect, but obviously a full fleshed out game.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
I'm awake.
Did I sleep long?
The day
We are committing. We are committing. I don't know if that's going to be good or bad, but we're committing to it. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure if I'd be able to do it. Visage might actually, like, kill me. Play the piano? Good. I don't think I could, actually. Oh, no, that looks kind of busted. I don't think we're doing much piano. Key tickling. Okay, so sanity, there were some new ones here. Macabre discovery. Searching through the cellars of the Riverside Institute, Pierce entered a room that he first took for a morgue. But the advanced state of decay of the corpses that lay about the place quickly made him realize that he was wrong. Nothing could justify the presence of such a charnel house in a hospital. The putrid smell and total absence of respect for human life, as witnessed by this room, profoundly shocked Pierce, costing him some of his sanity. Shaken. Oh shit, my sanity's shaken. Fuck. Had too many encounters. Okay, death of Francis. The weirdness of Francis Sanders' death went far beyond anything Pierce had ever seen. Lifted off his feet by an invisible force, the poor man's body was carried into the air before being thrown violently against the bars of his hiding place. Pierce, powerless, watched the limbs break and Sanders' body crumble to the ground. During long moments of agony, the detective saw nothing that could explain this event. Weakened by his wounds and the operations he could remember undergoing, Pierce begins to question his ability to tell difference between reality and nightmares that haunt him. Shaken but not stirred. Yeah, I don't do well with nightmares. The ordeals that you have gone through have left their mark, but you still manage as best you can. You keep your mind busy in order to chase away doubts and painful memories. You still have some way to go. Who knows where your mind could lead you along the paths of insanity? Interesting. Most of our clues from chapter 3.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but
Still
that'll
don't know
come
how you're
soon.
alive.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us, what happened?
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
Ghost.
Dr. Fuller. And a nurse. Blood. Everywhere. My legs. The pain. I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
Interesting. You tell her the truth. Stay prudent. I mean, if we tell her the truth, maybe she can slip and give us some information. Otherwise, she might just become devastated and inconsolable. I don't know if this sets my course.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Yep,
Better
that.
madness than ignorance.
Ooh,
Very well.
Nope.
I'll go to see Francis.
I don't think that was a good choice.
Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death
Better
and Sarah
madness.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
Apparently, there's a total of 4, Kyo.
I'll do my best.
4 endings. Back.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Well, shouldn't we talk about that? If he doesn't know exactly what happened. Yeah, 4 endings. I guess there's like a basic standard one, and then 3 more based off of certain specific things that you do to trigger it. Yeah, who died? Can't wait to see this Shambler.
What can I do for you, sir?
Sounds
Mrs.
so
Sanders?
friendly.
I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
You know each other. We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Painting on the wall seems like
May
it's
I inquire as to
probably...
when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words.
Interesting.
Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind.
Back.
I need to understand.
Not entirely sure the exact
How
year,
could this
though.
happen? In a reputed institute. And right before your eyes. Did you not do anything to help him?
I mean... Oh no, which should I choose? Oh. Wait, hold on. Let's see, the game came out 2018. Do we test it? I'm really not, like, I don't think I should test it.
So ask Fuller, he's the eminent doctor. But I would caution you, you'll find his treatments more terrifying than the illnesses he sets out to cure.
That churl no longer takes the trouble to receive me. He sends his secretary to tell me that I cannot see Francis. Me. His own widow. He must think that I am a terrible wife for having abandoned him in such a way. But I only wanted what was best for him.
I'm not here to condemn you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Except my
Then you have
sanity.
paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Can we play this piano? Oh, I can play this piano. Wonder if there's actually a trick to that.
Did she really care for him after all?
Dear Madam, I acknowledge your receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I'm sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to the return of his body to you. At the moment of his internment, you signed a discharge allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you, Thomas Cooper. It seems a
The
little
day the Shambler
sus.
came into the Sanders' lives.
I don't like that. Sting? That triggered that thing here.
The House of Artists. Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? The House of Artists. Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler, "Finally." What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
Yeah, I'm wondering, is this directly her fault, or...
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
The Shambler. I need to see it.
I don't think that's a good idea. But hey, are we here to make good ideas? That wasn't...
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
like... What?
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes.
Yeah.
I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
I think we take our lighter and burn it. Burn it all. Right? Did I get more insanity? Surprisingly.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Oh, expect 50 items. Okay. Oh, that's a call. Whale and the Cod, a brief history of Darkwater.
I could use one of those.
Oh, some sleeping pills.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
That is kind of odd. Either I'm thinking she was concerned to let it go because she knew what the effects of it could be. Or it wasn't time, and then when it was... Well, let's read. Okay. Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope on ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the shambler. Yeah, she sounds pretty inclined not to have him suffer.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
The volume spends some time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expressed her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their visions as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. Yeah, so, okay. This is just the breeding ground of Cthulhu. I get you. Dissertation on anatomical question. It is the work of a student in book form. Although the observations are relevant, they lack the expertise of an experienced physician. However, the questions asked allow us to imagine new ways of exploring human anatomy. Why is it giving me the option? Except to read an unholy book. This will affect my destiny. Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of an encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. Yeah, that looks fantastic. And there we go. That sounds like sanity. Take it. Unstirred. I have 6? Oh. Psychology was good enough to get me through. Maybe I should spot hidden? Or do I master investigation? I think we do that. Key to Sandler's gallery, which I assume is that.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network, and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Funny joke. Also, I'm pretty sure burn 'em all is what we need to be doing.
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
Alright. Here we go. Oh, please don't tell. Aw, this is not great. Okay.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
He was obsessed long before. We've seen that.
The public entrance to the gallery.
They really are pretty horrific. I love it. Oh. Oh, no. Fuck, dude. This is leading up to something that I am going to be shitting bricks from.
The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
We are going to look at that painting, and we are going to find Slender Man. This is not going to be a good time. Another oil thing. Fuck everything, here we go! Yep. Nope. 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 Yeah.
What the hell was that?
Oh, fuck.
I can't even touch it.
What am I supposed to do?
No way out. No choice. I must get rid of it.
What? How? Fuck, am I supposed to get rid of it? Nope. Not watching that again.
What the hell was that?
If I look directly at it, it notices me. Makes everything so much worse.
I can't even touch it.
Yep, okay. The dialogue.
What the hell was that?
Can't touch the... I think I still need to, like, touch the door, right? To trigger...
I can't even touch it. No way out. No choice. I must get rid of it.
Fuck. Damn it. I was caught on... I didn't know my surroundings.
What the hell was that?
It's the fucking Shambler, my guy.
I can't even touch it. No way out. No choice. I must get rid of it.
I'll get rid of it. Any hints? Pro tips? All I know is that there's oil. Burn the painting. It's like it's right behind me.
That thing came out of this painting. There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That thing.
How do I light it on fire? There's a fucking lighter! Fucking use the lighter. Light it on fire.
What the hell was that?
No one. God fucking damn it. Guy. Come on, guy. Don't you know how to chase people? Now the question is, how do I destroy it? Lighter, but I can't use it to burn a fucking painting. Oh, thank you. God damn it, dude. I can't even get to a part where I'm fucking able to understand what I need to do. How in the fucking fuck?
What the hell was that?
Fucking close. That fills me up my way too. Awesome. No, so fun. Okay, so I'm guessing lantern, but I don't know what the triggers are. Consult diary. Yeah, no, that's just...
What the hell was that?
Only do this once.
I can't even touch it.
Yeah, and 6. Okay, so I can't even touch it once. What happened last time? Like, I was able to touch the door and it was fine. I mean, it wasn't fine, it did that thing, but, like, I was able to hide from the creature.
What the hell was that?
I know he's coming from there. If I look at it, it, like, knows. Even if its back's to me. I'm pretty sure when I just hid in here last time, he didn't come a-knocking. Oh, fuck. See? Like, he's all the way over there. Oh, I'm pretty sure he's got me. sounds like he's literally running after me.
That thing came out of this painting. There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it. Damn. I could try tearing the painting with this thing.
Okay, we're tearing the painting. Okay. Out too early. Yep. I came out too early. Right when I stepped out, I saw a little bit on the side. Okay. Okay. Now we know what we need to do. Which is another reason why we have to go, like, all the way around. So trying to escape triggers him, looking at it triggers him, and then it can still see us. So there's a lot of things that can happen while we... things.
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Please, 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 please. Nope. Can't just bum rush it.
What the hell was that?
I suck at these games. I just want to get out of here. It's weird that they have the like oil, because like wouldn't light attract it too? It doesn't seem to like make him freak out.
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Did hear the sound. Gone.
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
Fuck everything. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Get out and it's gonna fucking be right there. Each time I do this, it gets shorter. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? No information. Do I have to stab it to see if that triggers it? Am I missing something else? I don't do well under these conditions. It's actually very stressful.
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Is it a specific dagger?
Damn it. This dagger didn't work.
It's probably not this dagger either, but maybe if I just keep feeding it daggers? I don't know. It is a specific dagger. Love that. How am I supposed to test every fucking dagger here? Oh, why did the music increase? Fuck, dude. Oh, that is not what I wanted to touch.
I can't even touch it.
There's like half a dozen daggers. I've eliminated 2. Which isn't a lot.
What the hell was that?
What's that? Hopefully the solution. Otherwise, if there's some other thing that I need to be doing, we're going to exhaust daggers first.
That maybe I can use this dagger. This dagger didn't work. Oh, God.
So weird to me because, like, when I was examining those the cases and stuff, nothing gave me like a
What the hell was that?
hint. I don't think. That's if I'm absolutely losing it.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
It's not gonna come. I was like, it better come. Sound attracts it. Fuck, come on. Nope, not that dapper either. The problem, like, I think one of the hardest mechanics for this thing is that I can't look at it. I can't see where it's coming from, otherwise it knows
What the hell was that?
what's going on. So I'm like, dang. I can't be like, oh, hey, he's over there with his back turned, because it just immediately is like, oh, yeah? I have eyes in my asshole. You can't surprise me. This
Down. Maybe I can use this dagger.
I'm like trying to look for like very unique daggers, because some of them look very duplicate, or like there's like two of them. Could have spent more time actually like looking at the cases. You gotta be shitting me, dude. Why do you fucking leave and then come back? What the fuck is that?
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
What? Just fucking... these daggers real quick. None of them really stand out as remarkable. Yep. Just went for the damn painting. That's almost one entire room of daggers that I've tried.
What the hell was that? Maybe I can use this dagger.
Oh, please. Don't tell me he actually saw me.
Oh, God.
This isn't even going to be the fucking dagger, and I can't.
What the hell was that?
Let's try the original route for timing wise.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Fucking timing. Yeah, damn. Yeah.
Damn it!
One room down. I'm curious to see what happens if I just stay here. Looks like it's getting darker and darker. Or attack. Oh, there we go.
Damn it!
Alright. I need a piss break. I will be back, chat. And eventually we will clear this section.
What the hell was that?
Luckily, we got to use 2 knives last time. So it cuts down. What the fuck? Oh, he's already in the goddamn room with me. Cool. Here. Shit is actively frustrating. Oh, fuck! What the shit? Damn, everything.
This dagger looks different.
Okay. Hey, this dagger looks different. We got it. We fucking got it. Let's go. Woo! Alright, I need to brush up on my H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah, let's pocket that one. Hype, 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 hype. I swear my constitution. That's not great. Cut off my hand. Or is it a misdirect? Oh. Ooh, Keanu Reeves? Kinda looks like him.
You sure you won't be needing that hand?
The thing
You're
on the
losing it,
doorstep.
Detective.
Oh, I got 2.
At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Gotta hand it to you.
It's nothing. I think I just drank too much.
That goes without saying. If you can't tell the difference between reality and fiction, then you're in real trouble.
I ran, screamed, broke a pane of glass. You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room. The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart.
It was like
I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life.
No.
It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
Okay.
The creature. This dagger was the only weapon capable of pushing it back. If Hawkins was trying to get rid of this shambler, she might have made contact with Drake. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you
Right.
want. I'm staying here to talk business with Irene.
Kept the dagger, right? I mean, as far as I can tell, I kept the dagger. Jesus fucking Christ. That took so long. Ah, okay. Each creature came out of the painting. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold by to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the Nameless Bookstore. Oh, lovely. Blood. No answers here. Or rather, probably only partial answers.
Where's the bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
As the techniques of analytical interpretation of dreams, the analysis must follow several rules, especially that of free association. The principle announced by Freud at the end of the 19th century. It treads dreams as a way of revealing buried desires. I cannot believe that this theory is applicable to my nightmares. Give me more medicine.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head because it holds the truth. It's true, guys. We are all living falsely without our Lord and Savior Cthulhu to guide us. A Puritan colony, led by Reverend John Wickwood, settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. An hour long each? I did not hear that they were that long. I knew they were coming out, but I did not know that. That is fucking awesome. I'm excited. I think they were delayed. I don't feel like I remember hearing when they were coming out. And I know it got delayed. Each one's a different arc? Yo, that's fucking fire. I'm very fascinated. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because, up until then, the region was a favored refuge for the press. Regions? No. Stations? That doesn't make sense either. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Scylla returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. See, at this point, I don't believe that was real. I'm pretty sure there was already an eluding fact of information that it wasn't like another one of the gods of sorts. Oh, great. Oil here, too. Picture frames.
What happened here?
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Nothing else? Or did I get locked out because I needed to... Oh, no, here we go. Handbook on Anatomy and Dissections. Is precise and illustrated with as much detail as the first volume. This book focuses on healing surgeries specific to malformations and motor disorders. Okay. We are one away there. Meet the Shambler! Yo. We are still shaken. Not stirred. It is in Francis Lunder's private gallery that Pierce discovers the identity of the Shambler, a huge artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins. When Pierce approached it, a creature burst forth from the painting and immediately chased after him. This beast from another dimension has such a hold on the mind of a person who finds himself in its presence that a simple glance in its direction is enough for Pierce to lose some sanity. Pierce finally managed to send the Shambler back into the painting, using a dagger engraved with a strange symbol. But the encounter has left its mark on the psyche of the investigator. Still under the influence of the creature, he almost stabbed his own hand. All true. That happened. Let us... Anything we can look at before? Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection book. The least that can be said about this book is that its title is well conceived. The illustrations of the human anatomy and dissection methods presented are illustrated in great detail. I was kind of supposed to find that one first. Interesting. Alright. I think that upgraded our...
Let's start over.
medicine.
Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work. Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably. This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
It took medicine to realize that? It's a little interesting.
What killed all these animals? What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the... Charles Hawkins?
Is the one to steal it? What the heck?
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
What? Macon?
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Yeah, she was trying to stop it. She didn't cause it. It's a complete misdirect.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Nothing else I'm missing, right? technically, it could be another detail. Let's try it out.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
Editions? Pt2. Whoops. Written by Hermes Trismegistus. Translated and edited by Nathaniel M. Kopulis. This collection of texts on different beliefs was written by a legendary philosopher. It includes a translation of the Emerald Tablet, a popular text 16th century alchemists. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and the supernatural.
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Collection of essays on American folklore and urban legends written by Albert Wilmer, professor of Miskatonic University. This volume is part of the Arkham Luxurious Collection.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Ancient Frisian manuscript translated by William R. Sandbuck. The text claims that in the distant past, Europe and other continents were controlled by the mothers of this people, and moreover, that our alphabet is derived from the Frisian language.
Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
Long-term astrologic predictions written in verse. Written by Nostradamus, translated by E. Lenoy and Theophilus Widebridge. This volume, part of the collection, yes.
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
A opera in 8 acts by Pt2. No. I can't pronounce that. An infamous lyrical work published in Italy in 1768. It is said that the opera was performed only once, resulting in an audience riot that left several dead and missing. Sounds
Arkham
fun.
Editions.
Book of Spells, supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon, contains various rituals and of evocations and rituals of curse. Re-edited by Claudia D. Waits, based on L.W. de Lawrence's original.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Collections of poems by Edward Pickman Derby, also known as the Nightmare Lyrics. This collection of poems was sensationally received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18 years old. That's kind of...
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
A book of esoteric philosophy and a key text in Madame Blavatsky's Theosophical movement, written by Helen Petronov Blavatsky. It's what?
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
2053. This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills? Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
The page seems to be hidden. It's possible to read. If someone finds these memories, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues of the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall in the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you, nor to suffer from your actions. Don't think we found cylinders. Collection of Arkham works. I feel like we're missing some,
Arkham
right?
editions.
We have
How many
3.
volumes are there in this?
have
Another
1.
volume by
We
Arkham
have
editions.
2.
Arkham editions. How many
7.
volumes are there in this collection?
4.
Another volume by Arkham editions. Arkham editions.
9.
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham
8.
editions. Arkham editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this
Oh,
collection?
we're
Another volume by
missing
Arkham editions. Arkham editions.
5.
Never heard of him.
Okay.
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham editions.
Maybe I need to write this down. Rip some skin off my finger. And it's bleeding. I'm gonna take care of that real quick. Okay.
Things are not looking good. A kind of chalice.
Goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif?
A kind of chalice.
Scratch there. It's by cylinder. What does he mean by cylinder? A lot of ways to take that. Not to mention, we've now had access to looking at that goblet, looking at those books, looking at the chessboard. Books in total, but I might have to add them on air. This is something else. Can't be more than 9. So 8 books.
Things are not looking good.
Four white pieces on the board, maybe?
A kind of chalice.
Not sure. 3 different types of stones? Maybe? Or 3? I'm not sure at all.
Things are not looking good.
Really, what does it mean by soot? It's like...
Arkham editions? Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions? Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Indication of Greek.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Solid.
Arkham Editions? Never heard of... How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
Thinking maybe it's like 3 of these works?
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Folklore, so not 30.
Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions? Never heard of him.
Yeah.
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions? Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Do not know my Greek. is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says,
Arkham editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
I feel like
Arkham
none of these
editions.
Arthur
Never heard of him.
or translators either.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Really feel like it's these books in some capacity. But if they're giving me a history lesson, I'm SOL. Am I, like, actually gonna have to look it up?
A kind of chalice.
Maybe. Okay. Counting each of the individual stones to see that gave me numbers. 10, 5, 10, 10. My goodness. They're actually really making me work for this. Am I missing something?
Things are not looking good.
Okay, so how many black beads do we got? 2. Yeah, it didn't work either. Moves me back to the books. Seriously, don't remember.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
3,
Arkham Editions.
2,
How many volumes are there in this collection?
1, 2, 3,
Another volume by Arkham Edition. Arkham Editions.
4,
Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this
8.
collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions.
9.
Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions.
7, 8.
Never heard of him.
9.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
6, 7, 8, 9. There's only... The only one missing is 5. That has to mean something, right? The only missing volume is volume 5. One of the numbers has to be 5. Oh.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Here we go. Okay, so 2 cylinders. Got it. Even a few years back, it was possible for a single practitioner to know all the medical knowledge of his time. This book, which concludes the series, shows that this is now virtually impossible. About 10 renowned doctors took part in putting together this collection. What's that? Alright, where's the, Okay, oh, shit.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
So number... Why one's protecting.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham Editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them. And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed.
Okay,
set
there's
in divine
5
gold. To
of
be the guardian,
those.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing
3.
protect our White Queen.
5,
from their
3,
dark
and
souls.
9.
I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Booyah! I was overcomplicating it for myself. Let's go. I was like, that definitely was like a crazy puzzle if they actually expect me to know some sort of history or some shit. Rutro Raggy. The book. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted blah blah blah. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lied inside. Irresistible irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Oh, okay.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him. 30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No.
Don't
This
learn
poor
today.
man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations, and this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients.
He kind of does,
Provide
doesn't he?
him with the
I was
best
also
available
thinking
care.
Hugo Strange.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not?
If I was in
Those
Nick,
people are
true.
not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
His limbs? His body temperature? I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation. Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
That sounds a little threatening.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Oh, snap. What are we going for it?
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Thank God. No hiding.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office. It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Make a distraction in here. Just like, where's the...
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's definitely an interesting segment. Like, take control of a whole nother character.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Like a dictionary, this work references in alphabetical order all the medical sciences known and practiced in the modern world. For each of these entries, the major works and the names of the reference authorities are listed. I mean, these things are here. Sketches me
I have
out.
little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Oh, so you're the bitch.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Donovan,
The operating room is never accessible after an operation. This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
So this is right before she finds
Dr.
us?
Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor. Dr. Colden.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Yeah.
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Ethan.
Marie,
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Never. Who is his fiance?
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Finish up.
Please. The fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
I mean, if everything's kept orderly, then inventory shouldn't be that hard to do. Just.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
It was a little aggressive.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Interesting. Is that the gas that's running down below?
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable, but Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Saving her kidney.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
The file describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute, as well as the treatment administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note. He recommends to take her down to the psychiatric wing in order to provide her with the quiet and rest that she needs.
Mrs. Sanders?
It seems like he's probably using the meats of the creature that the Silas brought back so long ago. I don't know if time's completely diluted. If it's not meat from that creature that they're using, then it's a similar entity that they have acquired. Fuller is experimenting with it, obviously, in a mad scientist way. It's showing rejuvenating properties and healing qualities not otherwise seen, but all things lead to the madness. The madness of the old ones.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
One second.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Hay fever? What's he doing here?
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
That can't be good.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Medicine and Secret Silence. This very interesting book, aimed at a wide public, demonstrates how non-recognized sciences have influenced modern medicine. Magnetism, grandmother's secrets, Chinese acupuncture, hypnosis, herbal medicine, alchemy, and many others have contributed to a certain extent to the enrichment of medicine at the beginning of this century. Oh, wait.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Pseudo-scientific work by Cesar Lombrosas correlates an individual's morphology with his criminal predispositions. The seriousness of this study and the accuracy of the demonstrations can deceive an uninformed, sorry.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks. The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
It's definitely a piece of evidence. Prescribing. Huh. Right here the whole time.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
I found out there. Hey, I thought I was very thorough. It was something I could only discover through interacting with it, which doesn't tend to seem to be the case. Don't mind me.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
That is kind of messed up.
At last, the missing files must be hidden here.
In the filing cabinets? No.
The
Too
Stendhal
obvious.
syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Mental disorders linked to an exposure to works of art. Oh.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Oh.
I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was...
Fuller's was hidden inside Fuller's office. He recorded his thoughts about one of the many psychoanalysis sessions he submitted Sarah Hawkins to.
Right.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out how she's connected.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Plain sight. Can I interact here?
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement. I should go another way.
It's like the main entrance, right? Now back to the basement. Oh. Taking a smoke break inside the kitchen. Wall. Here's the basement?
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Storage areas. Okay. There. See. The room. Station. Oh. Derp. It's like, I'm pretty sure I'm aware. It's the door. I have to enact this whole part of, like, distracting them or something. I would.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
It's been infected as well, so to speak.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
Hey, it's the guy at the bottom.
Talk, filthy thief! I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
I definitely should have taken occultism.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
Interesting, because, like, corrupted. Were they using me to get the book? Say. Caught in the trap. Uh-oh. Was that supposed to take place after I have awoken in the hours that I have spent in my 2 locations? Ooh, boy.
I pray that Colden is really here and alive.
This is why I can sneak in and stuff. Alright, chat. I actually have to call stream there tonight. I know. I wish I could do another hour, but I will be back Saturday. And because of that, I can most likely do a longer stream. So we'll be able to tackle more. I still think we made some really good progress. Story's still fascinating, creepy as fuck. I love the lore. So yeah, I will catch you all on that next one. Thank you all for hanging out, coming in and chatting and chilling. Love y'all. Catch ya in the next one. Deuces.